Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Tim with Jeepinandexplorin. Today we're down here getting up this morning at Lake Nimrod, getting ready to take off. I'm going to go get some breakfast, got some things to do. We're going to go around Mount Magazine, all that stuff. We are on day 3 of our trip down here in the Ouachitas. So we got a little bit we're going to do today before we head back home. This is our anniversary trip for me and my wife. It'll be 3 years come the 8th. And so yeah, that's pretty much it on that. So if you didn't get the other 2 videos watched, make sure and go back and watch those to see what we done prior to today. And then we hope you enjoy today's video. With all the recent rains, we couldn't have timed it any better with all the cascades coming off the side of the mountain. It really made for a great roadside attraction. wonderful as the rain was for the waterfalls, the aftermath is always fog. Climbing top of the mountain, some of our views were obstructed. So we're up here at Mount Magazine. We're about 2,300 feet in the air, and as you can see behind us, this is not a white screen. This is actually fog, so we're in the clouds. You kind of see the bluff lines there and back over here behind us, but that's about all we're going to see. So we had the pretty waterfalls and everything, but I guess as far as view, we're not going to see it this time, but we're definitely hoping to be back down here in the fall, at least by November. So maybe then we'll get the view with pretty leaves and everything and actually be able to see it this time. So it's kind of a bust this round, but that's okay. Can't win them all. So we're going to get up the road and maybe see what else we can find and actually see. So we made it a couple hundred more feet in there, I guess to the very top of Mount Magazine. Sun's broke through. Now the clouds are below us, so we got a pretty good scenery. So you can see the bluffs back there. We're gonna go look at it. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh yeah. That's a bluff line. Here, but way back in there you can see the waterfall with the naked eye. All right, here's another vista on this side. We was able to see the waterfall and zoom in on it on camera, but I can't zoom in on video. I don't have one of those cool big cameras yet. Oh man.
Where the motorcycle is?
Look at that.
That bear had attacked the moose and snapped its neck, was eating it right there was they're doing their little pictures. Oh, look at the clouds, how it comes off there.
Oh, that's cool.
Now we need is an epic waterfall coming off of that.
Damn thing's charged. He's riding with Jenna next time.
Little ways down there. Alright guys, we're gonna sit here another minute, get some pictures of this stunning view and see what else we can go get ourselves into before we start making our way back. So stay tuned with us. Wasn't but a few minutes of taking pictures that we was reminded of a Stephen King movie with this fog that we saw rolling in. I hung out for a minute and got a video of it, but then we got going just so we could try to get up the road and beat it. So we stopped at this pull off here, and I guess normally you would think, oh, you can drive across that, which you can, and most people probably would, but what you don't consider is the motor vehicle usage map says this is for ATV only, which makes on-highway vehicles such as our Jeeps illegal. Now, like I said, we could just drive through it and, you know, go for it, but unfortunately that is the kind of stuff that gets stuff like this shut down. So we're not going to be those people. It looks fun, it looks be exciting, would be awesome footage, but we're just not going to do it. So we're going to walk over here and get a little view of it on foot, and then turn around, and there's a bridge back behind us that we're going to go over and continue on. So just follow us, and I'm going to show you this, guys, and then we'll get up the road. It might be, it looks like it is. So anyway, I'm just going to film it from right here because that rock slab looks real slick, but we think we might be able to get a good view from up at the bridge. But that's what it looks like. Like I said, it would have been fun to drive across, but that's all right. There's plenty of other stuff that were illegal to cross. So let's get up the road. So we just found this cool campsite here. We had to stop. She's trying to film the butterflies flying around. I don't know if you can see them. But we're going to walk down here, and it's down here by the river, and check it out. So of course, in typical fashion, you got somebody who can't clean up their trash. Such a shame. So when this floods and water gets up here, it washes all that crap downstream. Oh, there's always someone in the group. We might be able to help clean a little bit of that up and get it out of here, but it's ridiculous. It'll be fun in the kayak too. Pretty. Water's probably a little too swift to really be a good swimming area, but it might be fun if you kayaked or canoed through here. But still, if you just want the sound of the water flowing in the camp spot, pretty good spot. Just if you do it, clean up after yourselves. We're going to get up the road and see what else cool stuff we can find. As we was driving down Spring Lake Road, we ran across the old Liberty Schoolhouse. Built in 1897, it was used by the community as both a school and a church. It served as a school until 1944 and also hosted civic meetings and social events. The building was listed on the National Registry of Historic Places in 2010. So we're going to go check this vista overlook out. Good news is, as you can see, I got my sunglasses on, so I mean the sun's out, coming out bright. But again, it looks like you could just keep walking. I mean, not keep walking. You could keep driving down this trail, but we're at the dead end where it's only for ATVs only and no on-highway vehicles. So we're going to walk to this vista. It looks like you could drive it. There's no signs or anything, but if you look at the motor vehicle usage map on Gaia, it stops here. So let's go walk up this and go check this place out. Well, we made it down here where we was wanting to be at, but we kind of picked the wrong time of year for some of these vistas. It's all the rain we had and everything. It's pretty grown up, so this is probably something to do before everything greens back up. So like I said earlier, we'll just have to come back probably in November when all the leaves are off and we got some areas that will be better than it is now. But I mean, you can kind of look back in there and see it's a good overlook, but it'd have to get pretty far up in the air and all that stuff to see it. So anyways, we got a trail. I think we're going to try to see if we can make our way out of here and make it back up north. So just stay tuned with us. We just had a trail that we was going to go down. We walked down a little ways. It seemed a little bit more technical than what we want to deal with right now, being that we're trying to make our way back home. Normally if we had a lot of time, it wasn't heavily packed down with gear, we might try it, but we don't know what was at the bottom. It was going to be a shortcut, but getting back out of there, if something at the bottom wouldn't have been right, we had probably had to winch out. And I think there's a river down at the bottom we probably would have had to cross, and the water's way up right now, so we don't want to attempt that. So maybe we come back this fall, we'll give it a shot, see what it does. But in the meantime, we're just going to do a bunch of backtracking and make our way back toward the house. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, we just got all those roads backtracked, and we just stopped and had a late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it, a little Mexican place there. So we're making our way back up to Missouri. We all got some jobs we got to hit tomorrow, unfortunately, and we appreciate you guys watching. If you've watched all 3 videos, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. We really look forward to getting back down in that area. We don't really ever get to get down there, but anyways, as always, keep exploring. We'll see you guys next trip. Thanks.